Hello everyone, I'm back with another video. Ooh, I can feel my throat already, okay? That was the last bit of water. I hope I don't have to have some more anytime soon, okay? So I have a request to do a reading on Rihanna and Chris Brown, okay? I'm going to do them separate, okay? Because I want to do a thorough reading where I add my cards. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to surround myself, smudge myself. Okay? That's what I call it. Smudge myself. Smoke. We got smoke. Oh, and I got a different chair. Okay? Because that other chair was killing me. Woo! Okay. So there we go. Yes. A little smudging. Smudge some cards. Okay. Smudge them all. Smudge it. Smudge it. Smudge it. Smudge it real good. Okay. Anyway. So, I have some questions because I asked if they have anything in particular. Okay. And, I did get a list. Now, hold on. I did get a list of wrong way. So this is from Donna Lane, okay? Donna Lane Bay. And she's asking me questions of the current energy for this year, okay? Their love life. Will Rihanna and ASAP get married? That's Rihanna, okay? So we doing Chris. Will Chris Brown get married? Do you see jail in his future? And then, do they ever think about each other? Now, I can tell you that right now is yes, okay? Because I've seen on YouTube, there was Chris Brown's song he made, I'm Sorry, Rihanna. I didn't listen to it, okay? Something told me to click on it, but I didn't. And, because I'm like, did he actually make a song like that? Okay. And is that new? Why now? Okay. That's what, was running through my head. And so that was letting me, when you asked me that question, that's what that reminded me of. Okay. And will Rihanna ever go on tour again? And put my own twist. Okay, well, here's a twist. Yes, she will eventually. Okay, but I'm going to tell you why I say that. Okay, it's because usually they need the money. Okay, sometimes, somewhere in the future, okay, they will go on tour because they could use that money. Okay, and then here's what happens. And not just they could use the money, but their agents, the people around them, okay, can use the money. That's how that works. That's the reason why I said that, okay? That's usually how they work. Now, will they end up in Las Vegas? Now, that's the question, okay? Because you know how these stars get washed up, so to speak, okay? And they go to Vegas. And they get paid big money, okay, to perform. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. You know your career is over when you start doing Vegas, okay? So anyway. And they sing. So, yeah, Vegas would be their style, okay? Now, Chris Brown, he's had some songs. He's been on some what do you call it? Label CDs or whatever, okay? And I remember back in the day when he says he prefers to sing because he can rap, okay? And I guess they were wanting him to rap, and he said he preferred to sing, okay? He said, I don't mind rapping, okay, but I prefer to sing. Now, he's a good dancer, rapper, and singer. He can do all that, okay? The thing about Chris Brown is he's very talented. Okay, he's got good talents that he was born with, I guess, or whatever. Okay, and he just messed ever since him and Rihanna got into it. Ever since they got caught up in that fight in the car, okay, on some lonely street, he's just been up and down in his career. And Rihanna has been up in her career. Because, see, I remember that. Yeah, I remember very good when she wanted to go back with Chris. She wanted to get back with him after that altercation. But I think her daddy or somebody jumped in and they was like, oh, no, they talked to her. Somebody talked to her. Okay. Somebody talked to her because she went the other direction. But she wanted to get back with Chris. Okay. She sure did. Oh, yeah. They thought if she got back with Chris, that would kind of like mess up her fan base. A lot of people would be disappointed and withdraw from her. So, yeah. Okay, but we're doing on Chris Brown. Tell us about Chris Brown, what his vibes are, okay? And you know how my cards work, okay? I could just tell that what they start talking about is the past. They go into the present, and then they come here into the near future. Okay, I'm not one for going way into the future for some reason, but I like it better like that. I'm okay with that. Okay, so tell us some more. Tell us what you want us to know about Chris Brown. Okay, what's going on with Chris Brown? Is there marriage in his future? Is there jail in his future? Because he's facing that case in what over there, the UK. Now he paid them millions, from what I heard. Now underneath it all is the Knight of Swords. Okay, now the Knight of, and it's in the upright, so it's not in a negative position. But he's got some big changes, opportunities coming. Now, didn't I tell you? Okay, he's good at what he does, but he just needs to go on the up and up and stop bouncing around and stuff like that. Okay, like he's got some brain issues, and so we have big changes, opportunities coming. Okay, and hopefully he will see that and seize the moment. How about that? Okay. Then we have the Tower in reverse. The Tower in reverse, okay, is resisting change, okay? Now, he's avoiding disaster, so he might avoid some jail time, okay? He might avoid some jail time. Maybe he'll get probation. But you got to remember, he has a history, too, a violent history, and that's not good, okay? So, I don't know. And resisting change, when I see resisting change, that means that person doesn't want to change their behavior, okay? Yeah. He has the Queen of Swords, okay? So, there's a female, an energetic, okay, passionate female around him. I'm not too familiar with his love life now, okay? But matter of fact, I'm talking now, but as I keep going, we'll see. We have some abandonment issues right here with the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups, excuse me. And, yeah. So he might have a tendency to walk away from offers, okay, because he's caught up in the moment. He's mad, he's caught up in his emotions and stuff like that. And some people see their emotions more important than what you got going on, okay? And yes, they will pass up an opportunity. I'm the same way, so I know. We have the Fool. Okay, we have the Fool. So, he does make a lot of foolish choices, okay? And he's definitely made some foolish choices in the past. He's very careless, lacks commitment, okay? So, you asked me about him getting married, okay? I don't know about him getting married. I don't see it. I don't see it right now. Knight of Wands, being hasty, see? He's adventurous and he's hasty, okay? In other words, impatient. Impatient, okay? He can be nice and charming, but he's impatient, okay? We do have reunions and celebrations, okay? Reunions and celebration coming up, maybe behind if he doesn't go to jail in the UK. They're trying to downplay, him and his crew are trying to downplay that situation, okay? But I heard that a man was seriously hurt because he got cut bad with the bottle that he cracked over his head or whatever, okay? Oh, look at this, wedding, engagement, ooh, oh. Well, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, but we have the death card in reverse. Okay. Now the death card is in reverse. Is an ending. Okay, with no beginning. Okay, it's an ending with no beginning. If that makes sense. His inability to move forward. Something is going to cause him. He's going to block his way, causing him. Okay. Unable to move forward, and he will be repeating negative patterns like he did before. Okay, that's what's coming up, and that's matter of fact, that's going on. Will be going on now. This is the present. We have the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so he's experienced some loneliness, some isolation. Okay, so now that could be him withdrawing and being antisocial, okay, or that could be him being confined and locked up. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, okay, so we have ungrounded, overly ambitious, okay, mean-spirited, sociopath, yeah, he all into, and they get sociopath and jealousy. This right here, my intuition tells me, they all, these little celebrities and all these folks, that's one thing they definitely have in common is jealousy. They are jealous of each other. Like crabs in the barrel, okay? Trying to climb up the ladder while they bringing somebody down, stepping on your head, all that kind of stuff to advance themselves. Yeah, okay. That's what I get when I see jealousy when I'm doing on a celebrity. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so he's going to receive some news, okay, or an offer. Okay, it could be in the form of money. It could be in the form of news. It could be in the form of maybe another baby on the way. But he's going to receive some information. Yes, something. And then we have the 10 of Cups. Okay, whatever that information is, it seems like it's worth celebrating. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, so we have a overpouring of emotions, okay, but they're negative, they're sad, okay, so something coming up, We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Now the Page of Pentacles in reverse, that's some bad news. And see, it's coming right after this Ace of Cups. This sadness and pain coming right after it. And this is bad news dealing with earthly matters, okay? Yeah, and he's very irresponsible. Very irresponsible. We have heartbreak, betrayal. Okay? This is coming in the near future, guys. Near future. Okay? We also have somebody trying to get away with something. They're trying to get away with something, trying to be slick. Okay? Or they're stealing. And they're going to get caught. Okay? So whatever is going on, okay, it's going to come to light. So I don't know if that's going to be dealing with him, but I guess so because we're doing a reading on him. But yeah, this is in the near future. Okay, we have the eight of swords in reverse. Okay, so feeling tied up and restricted. Okay, he's gonna get him a little taste of freedom. He's gonna have come up with some solutions or whatever. Okay, but this is in the near future. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, and that talks about, like I said, being impatient, being gullible. Okay, that goes along here. Okay, with this Page of Cups in reverse, being irresponsible. Okay, he has talent, he has opportunities, but he's not too smart. Okay, I don't mean he's dumb, but he's not too smart. He's more emotional. Okay, he's more emotional. So that's the reason why you get the impatience, you get the doing what he's doing. Okay, just dumb stuff, really, very irresponsible. Okay, that's because he's more emotional. He's more of an emotional person. Okay, Rihanna, you can tell Rihanna is thinks more with her head. Okay, she thinks more with her head. He's more emotional. And then, okay, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. The Four of Cups in reverse, okay, has to do with seizing opportunity, letting go of regret, okay, and just getting out of that stagnation that he's going to be coming into in the near future. Okay, he's going to come out of it, so that's a good thing. Okay, let's get some. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back to these questions. Okay, so yeah, that pretty. We're gonna go into the vibe. Okay, we're gonna go into the vibe on Chris Brown. Okay, right here. What's the vibe? What's the vibe on Chris Brown? Okay, can you give us his vibe in this point in time or in the near future? Okay, can you reveal to us what's going on with this gentleman? And he's 36. Okay, he better get it together. He should. Okay, he pushing 40. I also feel that, okay, that the devil messes with Chris Brown. Chris Brown has talent, and the devil knows he's got talent, okay, and he messes with him. When the boy is doing good, okay, come out with a good song and stuff like that, okay. Have you noticed, okay, there's he throws a, what do you call it? I forgot to, oh, Lord, here we go. He throws a, oh, sheesh, okay. He throws something, okay, in the mix to get this boy caught up, okay? Just like he was, what was he in the UK? What was they on tour or something like that? Okay, he throws a wrench, okay, because he knows that Chris Brown is emotional and he's going to take the bait. And Chris Brown needs to recognize that. He needs to recognize, okay, the fiery darts that are being thrown by the devil, okay, because that's a true story. The devil's always in the details, especially when you're emotional. He can really get you when you're emotional, okay? And he be getting Chris Brown, okay? Next thing you know, he throws something up because he know the boy gonna get upset and act a fool. Here we go. Okay. He's got possibilities. Like I said, he needs to follow his dreams, but he's got to be smart about it, okay? Believe in himself. Oh, there's a love affair. A love affair, a dirty little secret. Down low. I wonder, okay, I don't want to say it. Well, I'm going to say it. I wonder have him and Rihanna been meeting up on the back end. I just don't, just being messy, okay? Then antisocial comes in, okay? He gets up in his feelings. But like these cards have predicted, he's going to come out of it, okay? Because he's hopeful. He's inspired. So he's no different from anybody else. He has his feelings, okay? So right now, okay, we got masks. That's the same thing that came up with this card right here, okay? When I told you somebody is stealing or trying to get away, trying to be slick, okay, but they're going to get caught, okay, I was telling you that, and sure enough, it comes up, okay? He hiding something. He's concealing something. It's only a matter of time. Okay? Something he's been hiding, he's procrastinating, he's been delaying. You know the dirt always comes out in the wash, okay? He's trying to block it. Okay? Yeah. Something's going on, okay? He needs to recharge. He wants to let it go, but you know, some people don't realize the best way of letting go to something is admitting it, bringing it out, and putting it out there, okay? Because then you don't have to keep it locked up inside. We have envy, okay? Competitive, resentful. Now, you know that brings to mind, and it's not the first time this came to mind during this reading. I was just reading on Chris Brown, and Chris Brown has had the number one entries. He is the artist with the number one entries for I don't know how long, but somebody has surpassed him, Justin Bieber. And I wonder, is that competition or him being competitive with Justin Bieber, okay? Because Justin Bieber has surpassed his record on the single entries, okay? We got the nightlife, striptease, okay? Gambling, yeah. See, he don't, and this is something he need to stop too, that nightlife. Two-Face, double life, cheater, backstabber, okay? Back into isolation, feeling rejected, okay? And then we have some karma. So there's somebody else in the picture here. I don't know who it is. Somebody else in the picture. That I'm getting. Okay. I am going to do the last thing on Chris Brown. I'm going to do a Kipper on him. And a Kipper is going to tell us, we want to know Chris Brown's obstacles, his best course of action, and his outcome, okay, for the near future. Let's get into that, okay? So while I am getting it together here, yeah, let's get some Kipper on him. See, right here, Kipper. Yes, that's my Kipper deck. We go Kipper, and then I am going to go take me a nice hot bath, okay? Not because I'm dirty, okay? But because I want to. sit in the water and relax and smell the good, my Dr. Teal's. I use Dr. Teal's. The Epsom salt, the bubble bath. Yes, darling. I'm feeling it. And then we'll do Rihanna. Okay, so tell us about Chris Brown. Okay, let us know Chris Brown's obstacles that he faces, his best course of action, if there is any, and his outcome. Yes. This gentleman has a bright future ahead of him. Okay. He's emotional. And he tends to fall into mischief too quick. He's too quick to fall into mischief. So tell us, okay, give us some insight on Chris Brown. Okay, now we got our 3 secret cards. Oops. 3 secret cards we got over here. I was trying to move it so you could see, but I'm going to leave well enough alone. I didn't hit something. Then we got, these are his obstacles, okay? These are his best course of actions. And then this is his outcome. Interesting, okay? Interesting. At the top of his obstacles is a journey, okay? That's a journey. A trip he is taking or has taken is going to present itself as an obstacle, okay? That might be the trip to the UK, okay? Sudden wealth. Now, the sudden wealth, okay, I don't take it as money. Okay, I take it, it doesn't have to be taken as money. It can also be taken as sudden news, okay? Something sudden is coming in, is going to present itself as an obstacle, okay? We also have bad health. Now, bad health can also be addiction, okay? When it presents itself as an obstacle, okay? I don't know if he has some addiction. Like I said, the dirt comes out in the wash, okay? Now, this says high honor, okay? But the thing about the high honor is all this smoke, okay? Yeah, all this smoke and all that. So he might think highly of himself, okay? We got occupation. His occupation is an entertainer, okay? And then we have that courthouse. Now, he's got the situation over there in London, okay, where he's got to go back and face the repercussions, okay? He's got to go back and face repercussions. Let's see, because I know he's been putting money. He's been trying to throw money at the problem, basically. But he put some money. Let's see, we got Chris Brown, okay. Chris Brown and his overseas court situation. London. Okay. Okay, so we all know he got into that altercation in 2023, okay, where he hit somebody with that bottle. Okay, he was supposed to go to court. He didn't go to court, okay. A couple years later, he wound his little skinny little butt back on over there like it was the thing to do, and they picked his butt up. Now, see, the thing about, okay, I just want to throw that out there, a little info out there, okay. When you do stuff like that in another country, you have a like a watch on you, Okay, you're like the on the 10 most wanted list. Okay, so what they do is they have, like at the airports and stuff like that, they have your name on a list. Okay, that if you enter the country, they are to be immediately notified. Okay, what do they call it? A watch list? I don't know. Okay, but they have a list. Now it may be years down the line. Okay, you're still on that list. So, and it's computerized. So when your name goes through, boom, that part. Okay. So he was recently arrested in the UK and he was released on bail, allowing him to continue his tour because he was on tour. Okay. With certain restrictions. Okay. And I know I read that he could go on his tour, but when his tour was over, he had to go back to the UK. Okay, to face the judge. And the attack was on a music producer. So they beat the guy up, left him unconscious. Now that's serious, okay? You knock somebody unconscious, okay? And then you leave. You don't know if they dying or what. Okay, and if they died, they could have you could have avoided that by stopping and helping them. Oh, I didn't knock him out. Oh man, y'all get that man up, okay? Sure. Anyway, however, he after he okay, then I tell you he paid £5 million, okay, for bail. He didn't even kill nobody. £5 million. Okay, so he can't go to the nightclub. He had to surrender his passport and avoid contact with the victim. But you also got to avoid contact with the police. You can't be getting no tickets or whatever. So I'm trying to see. He pleaded not guilty last month on the 20th. Okay, but when is he supposed to go back to court? Um, yeah, he's got some serious charges. They said it's 6.75 million in American money. Now he's supposed to go to okay. Here we go with the travel. He's supposed to go to Miami in at the end of this month, the end of July. Uh-huh. Hopefully nothing happens. Okay. It doesn't say anymore. Hopefully nothing happens, okay, on his journey. That's at the top of his obstacles. Okay. So hopefully this man don't act a fool. I'm trying to tell you. Okay. So now, with that said, thank you for staying with me here. Okay. So now we have his best course of actions. Okay. We have at the top is courtship. Okay. Now, courtship doesn't necessarily mean dating a girl, okay? It could be in the company of someone, but someone who can divert him from acting a fool, okay? There's some great fortune, okay, of concern here. So there may be in his best course of action, maybe he's got some little money issues going on there, okay? He could, like I said, throw some money at it, okay? And he's got an expectation. He's got despair. And he's got a long road ahead of him, okay, as his best course of action. So we're going to take it that besides throw some money at it, okay, he doesn't really have a best course of action. He needs to meet up with this guy, but I don't know how much is that going to do him, okay, and apologize. But I don't know, because I heard the guy was injured pretty bad, okay? I don't know. So we going to close up. Oh, here we go. We going to close up on his best course of action, okay? He don't have too many options there. But we do have an outcome. At the outcome, at the top of the outcome is a privileged lady. Okay, a privileged lady is at the top of this. We have marriage and we have adjudication. Somebody asked if there was marriage in there. Okay, marriage does not necessarily have to mean a marriage. Okay, it could mean literally that, or it could mean getting with somebody. Okay, or getting with something. Okay, but it's court related. Maybe court related, okay? So we have a message. We have the message, okay? We have a gift, okay? So I take it that this is good news, okay? Oh, here's the gift. I take it that's good news, okay? But we also have the coffin, okay? So there's going to be some kind of change coming, okay? Something is going to end and something is going to begin, okay, in the near future for Mr. Chris Brown, okay? So that's going to conclude my reading on Chris Brown so far. Oh, wait. I forgot. He's got secret cards, okay? He's got secret cards. Now, these are unexpected outcomes, okay? Lovers. Ooh, unexpected outcomes, okay? A mature woman. That could be Rihanna, okay? But we got a mature woman, and then we have some unexpected income. Now, income could be news as well, okay? Doesn't necessarily have to be money, but some incoming news. Like I said, the message with the gift next to it. So I'll take it as some good news, okay? So, he might be expecting a baby, okay? We got some good news coming. Because I know that little girl he got. How many kids Chris Brown have? That little girl he got, he was really smitten, okay, with her. Especially when he found out it was his, because they did a DNA test. And the DNA test came back positive. That was his oldest. That was, I think was his oldest, first daughter, okay, that I'm aware of. I don't know. I think he has another child as well. But he might be having another one on the way, honey. I'm trying to tell you. So, give this reading a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm still building my channel. I'm telling you, honey, it's coming along. Okay, I appreciate you guys. Your subscription is, okay, very valuable to me and appreciated. And if you have any questions or requests, put them right down there in the description, because I read my comments, okay, my comment section. So put them right down there in the comment section. Excuse me, I said description. In the comment section, okay? And don't forget to stay blessed. Bye.